Welcome to Santa Fe in northern New Mexico. I'm Norm Morrison and this is the Santa Fe Report. It's June the 30th and today it's been exactly 10 months since I had a job. And I'm loving not having a job. On the other hand, it's also been 10 months since I had a paycheck, and that's not so great. But I've been able to get by very comfortably, and life is good. Now, on the other hand, it's also time to start making an income again. And as I've alluded to in the past, I've been working on a couple of businesses. They're both online businesses, and I'm not going to talk a lot about them, but I'll just fill you in a little bit so you know what's going on. One of them is a website that's being created for me, and it's what I refer to as a consciousness website. And it will have a number of products that I've created myself, as well as products from other people that I am very confident with and have used myself. Now, that website hopefully will be up in the next couple of weeks. The other thing that I've been working on is a site with the Empower Network, which is a group I'm affiliated with. And basically, these videos that I've been creating for the last 22, 23 days now is in association with that business. Between those two websites, that's how I'm going to make my living. I've had a critical look at both of these enterprises, and I've come to the conclusion that I can make a lot of money and not have to go to a job every day. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't have to work, but the work that I'm doing now in creating the website and the products for it, doing these video blogs, it's work, but I really enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like play. And I want to make a living by playing. I want to be able to make money when I go to bed at night and wake up in the morning and look at my account and see how much more money that I've gained since I went to sleep. And if I want to take a day off in the middle of the week, I can do that for the most part. And I can work the hours that I want. But I do have to work. But the work is play. Now, when I originally had looked at the Empower Network, it was something that I was a little hesitant to get involved with. Just didn't look like my cup of tea as far as a business opportunity was concerned. But I did my due diligence and I researched it, and I discovered that one of the things that I liked about it was that it wasn't all about making money, although that's obviously a very critical thing. But the people that I'm associated with in the Empower Network are a very highly conscious group of people, and I really like that. And that was what, kind of pushed me over the edge, so to speak, and made me decide that it was a good opportunity and a good group of people to get involved with. So my main activity in that is creating video blogs like this one, as well as written blogs. And both of them are very enjoyable. Not without their challenges, but they're very enjoyable. So it's not work. It's play. I get to create. There's nothing better than being able to create something new, create something of your own. Now, this friend who brought my attention to the Empower Network has only been in it a little bit longer than I have, and she's had some remarkable results. In the last month, she's made several $1,000s, and matter of fact, just a few days ago, she had a $3,000 day. She made $3,000 in one day, and I may stand corrected, but I believe it happened while she was in bed sleeping. So she's had amazing results in a very short time, and what one person can do, another person can do. The difference between being successful and what might be considered unsuccessful, regardless of what facet of life you're talking about, is whether you believe that you can be successful or not. As Henry Ford said, and I love this quote, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Now, if one person can do something, I know that I can do it also, given that I have a similar set of skills and I have the commitment to do it. So I hope you'll join me in creating a life for yourself that you love, that's creative, that gives you flexibility, and creates a good income for yourself, in whatever way that may be. You don't have to be tied to a 9-to-5 job. You don't have to sit in a cubicle. You don't have to dig a ditch. The type of life you'd like to have is completely available to you, whatever that may look like. But you got to believe it. If you don't believe it can happen, then it can't happen. I want each and every one of you to have an absolutely joy-filled, happy experience in life. Abundance and prosperity refer to so much more than just the money that you have in your bank account. And while it's good to have lots of money, and I would wish that for you, abundance is also about relationships and your physical health and developing your intellect, developing yourself. There's no reason to be poor. There's no reason to be in poverty and suffering. Those are all just concepts that we've bought into. I love you, my friends. Go out there and live. I'm Norm Morrison, and this is the Santa Fe Report.